there's definitely this anxiety, I feel like, that comes from the left, where I feel like a lot of people on the left are trying to continually out-left each other.
Yeah.
And it really, instead of feeling as a united left, it feels like there are separate splintered groups on the left trying to go further and further, and really, again, instead of working together and finding out what the commonality is between all of the different causes and beliefs, it's a competition not only against the right, but against your own allies at one point, you know?
Yeah. Well, I remember reading an article before the last U.S. election, and it was from a magazine or an online zine called Left Voice. So what happened is before the election, Noam Chomsky, who again has been maybe mentioned in every single video that I've done so far, is somebody who I really respect a lot in terms of his politics. I mean, Chomsky is, self-proclaimed anarchist. He's a socialist, communist, whatever you want to call him. He's one of those things. But before the election, the U.S. election, he said that he thought that you need to vote against Donald Trump, and that means you have to vote for Joe Biden. And Chomsky certainly has no love for Joe Biden, but he thought that if, for the betterment of everybody, that in that particular case, you should vote for him. Now, whether you agree with him or not, I think that what's ridiculous is that Left Voice, and here I'm going to share it, had this to say, which is to say that Noam Chomsky is a liberal, right? And meaning he's just this centrist. He's not really a committed person to leftist values. And it's the most ridiculous thing ever, right? And this is a zine called Left Voice saying it. But the thought that went through my head at the time is, if you're not even going to accept Noam Chomsky into your group, then you're hopeless. You're never going to amount to anything. Right. And I just I just cannot fathom this, because you're absolutely right. This is a case of the left trying to out-left each other, where Chomsky now, who is maybe the most important figure in terms of leftist politics since the 1960s, is being denounced by other lefties as not being left enough. And it's like, it's ridiculous. But I think that speaks to exactly what you're saying. If there's any place where there shouldn't be competition, just in terms of the general ideology at work, it should be amongst the left, right? They should not be in competition with one another as to who's leftier than the other ones.